Peter Marzano with Big Four Sports here to predict the third out of four Eastern Conference matchups, this one between the Washington Capitals and the New York Rangers. Should be a great series, so let's get straight to who I think is better on each end. Offense, I got to give the distinct advantage to your Washington Capitals. This is a team that is so offensively powered that they're going to be very hard to defeat, especially in the postseason. When you have the league's leader in goals in Alex Ovechkin, you got a guy that's also another point-per-game player, Nicholas Backstrom. You got a guy like Troy Brouwer, great role player. Mike Ribeiro, who's been there helping out Ovechkin the entire year. Brooks Light can play some good hockey. On the back end, you got Mike Green. It just looks like it's way too much. Granted, New York Rangers, not bad. You're looking at some decent players they have on their offense. Rick Nash, great goal scorer. Brad Richards performing a little under his potential, but still there. Ryan Callahan, when he's on, can be very can contribute a lot offensively, but it's not enough to compare to what the Washington Capitals have. So I give them the distinct advantage on offense. Now on the blue line, it seems to be a bit of a different story because this is where I actually like New York a little bit more. Mark Stahl and Michael Dalzotto are great defensemen. They really know how to not only launch pucks from the blue line, but know how to back check, get back quickly, stop odd man rushes. Those are the type of guys who will limit the capabilities and the chances that the Washington Capitals get, which really is needed in this situation because if New York is not aggressive in the sense, and they're not going to have any chance at winning the series. Granted, you also got a guy like Dan Girardi. He can also get back. He's a great back checker, pretty quick. Guys like that are guys that you need to be able to play and need to be able to limit Washington's capabilities. Washington on the defensive end, offensively they're good, but defensively, Mike Green, John Carlson, you just need a little more out of those guys in order to see some more potentiality and capability of the Washington Capitals on the defensive end. So New York has a pretty clear advantage defensively, as I believe they do in goaltending with Henrik Lundqvist. Granted, I'm one to think that Henrik Lundqvist isn't all that he's always been made out to be. I believe that while he did win the Vezina Trophy last year with a great performance, I think some of his numbers could be, a little skewed as far as what they mean and what you actually see in a game, not to discredit Henrik Lundqvist at all. But he is still a great goaltender, and he actually gives New York the goaltending advantage. Braden Holtby, he's had some good playoff games before, not to discredit him at all, but Henrik Lundqvist has been there, he's had the experience, he's got, riding off of what he had last year, he's hungry for playoff wins. So that's why I give New York the advantage on goaltending. I think Henrik Lundqvist can steal a few games from the Washington offense along with the New York defense in the series. Special teams is a little bit of a different story because it's really interesting here. You got a team like New York, awful power play unit, 15.69%. They're near the bottom of the league, well below the league average, compared to Washington's power play, who was 26% conversion rate. That's the type of power play unit you don't want to see in the playoffs. Penalty killing, New York is around the league average. Washington is a pretty bad penalty kill unit. So this may give both respective power play units a chance to perhaps jump on it, but still, what I have to say here, Washington is the advantage, because if you have a 26% power play unit, you're probably going to be doing very well once it comes playoff time. And really, it's just that and their pure offensive skill that makes me think that this series isn't going to last long at all. I like New York's defense. I like New York's goaltending a lot, but Washington just has way too much firepower on their offense, and that's going to stop New York from really having a shot at all in the series. In fact, I think it'll be pretty short. I think you'll see the Washington Capitals surprise most of the people here and win the series in 5 games. I do not think it'll last long, and I think the Capitals are just too good offensively to let a team that's struggling on that end, the New York Rangers, to be able to take them down. I think it'll be a short series, and I think the Capitals will cruise on to the second round. This has been Peter Marzano with Big Four Sports, B4Sports.com. I'll be back with my final prediction on the Boston-Toronto series. Thank you for watching.